Ravi, a proud member of Emirates Chartered Accountants Group, a leading auditing and management consultancy firm in the United Arab Emirates. Today, Mr. Ragesh Matumo, Division Head of Company Setup and Partner of Emirates Chartered Accountants Group, will answer all your questions regarding how to set up a company in the UAE. Hi sir, our first question for you today is how to form a company in the UAE.
Hi Surabhi, it's a nice question.
Thank you sir.
See, while we discuss about company formation in UAE, it's a wide question, a lot of things to be discussed. In UAE, there are different types of companies like mainland companies, free zone companies, and then offshore companies. Mainland companies are the companies which formed in the mainland area. In the UAE, all the Emirates are having different mainland area like Dubai DED, Sharjah DED, Abu Dhabi, like that different Emirates. And free zone companies are the companies which is formed in the special economic zones. In the UAE, there are more than 50 free zones are available.
Okay.
And offshore companies are the companies which is shell companies formed under registered agents. There are different offshore companies which is under JAVSA Offshore, then Ajman Offshore and RAK ICC.
Now, let us ask sir more on LLC Company Formation in Dubai.
Okay. LLC Company Formation is having different procedures. Initially, when we discuss with the client, we need to know about what is the activity you want to open. That is the first question. That you already reached as a textile trading company. That's fine. Then what we have to do, initially we have to go to economic department to get an initial approval. As here a local partner will be there and an expatriate partner will be there. All these people having their legal documents like passport copies, Emirates ID of the local partner. And if it's an individual having a visa holder in the UAE, we need his passport copy and his Emirates ID. And if he is holding a visa in another company, we need his no objection certificate.
Okay.
With all these documents, we will prepare an application to the economic department, the registration application form, and we will submit the same thing to the DED. Once we submit all these documents, we can get an initial approval to go ahead the business. As it's a normal trading company, it doesn't require any external approvals. We can have it directly from the economic department.
Oh, okay.
This will cost you around 200-230 dirhams initial for getting an initial approval.
Okay.
The second stage, we have to have the name approval. Means you need to know for your baby you need to have a name.
Yeah.
But before having a baby, here you need to have a name. Normally after a baby's birth is come, then only we can have the name. But here it's like that, before that we will need to have a name.
We need a pre-name.
A pre-name it is to be there. For that a trade name approval is there from the economic department. Better to have 5 to 6 names. As a, you can choose from there, and specifically we should not take the names of Emirates or GCC countries as it is restricted for specific companies. We could not, the government is not giving to anyone else. That like Emirates, our company is Emirates Chartered Accountants, that's fine, but now it is restricted.
Okay.
For name approval, it will cost you around 700 dirham. That is the initial process. Once we get all these two, name approval and initial approval, then we can prepare the draft for the MOA. Means the partners has to have a legal agreement and that has to be signed in front of the notary. We have to be careful while preparing the MOA. Means always companies do this. They type from the typing centers just an MOA, a early drafted, pre-drafted MOA, and they will go and sign. But you have to be due care, very careful while signing an MOA. Has a lot of things to be taken care. You need to discuss with your auditor. You need to discuss with your lawyer. Then finally only you have to draft the MOA. That is the main area when we setting up the company.
Okay.
We have to be careful that.
Okay.
After this MOA is ready, the draft is ready, we can go to the court for signing this agreement.
Okay.
Here all the partners has to be present,
Okay.
the local partner and the expatriate partners. If they are not available, even their power of attorney holders also can go to the court and they can sign.
Okay.
That is the main initial part. Once we complete this process, then what we can do? We can select a place, a premises,
Okay.
which is mandatory in the UAE, in the mainland, to have a business. But from 4 months back, the government started a new instant license. There you don't require an office space initially.
Okay, that's great.
But here you cannot have employee visas. Only the investor can have visas. That's why I'm not explaining that now.
Okay.
Here we can talk about a normal trading license, which will be having an office space. We can have an office space with an ijari registered under land department. That is required for getting the final license, final invoice from the DED. The ijari and the MOA and all the other legal documents, like as we mentioned initially, the trade name approval, the initial approval, and the legal documents, as I mentioned, the passport copies, all other documents, plus our MOA agreement, which is signed in front of the notary, and our ijari. All these documents together we will submit back to the economic department, and they will issue the license. They will issue initially the payment voucher, then we need to make the payment to the government, then the license will be ready. This is the process.
Okay.
Very simple process. This is a simplest trading company license process. We can discuss more in coming videos.
Yes, definitely, sir. Definitely. Okay, sir. Thank you so much for the informative session on how to form an LLC company in Dubai.
Thank you.
In our next video, we will be coming up with different kind of company setup in the UAE, like how to form a company in the free zone and also in the offshore. Follow us in our social medias, Emirates Chartered Accountants Group, in Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Pinterest and Google+. Our website page is www.emiratesca.com, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Stay tuned. Thank you.